And PFAS continue to contaminate private wells near Yakima. Affected residents are concerned there hasn't been enough effort put into the cleanup. Good Morning Northwest continues right now.
From Camp KVUE Local News, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
I'm Jason Valentine, in for Brianna Berman Solo. Good Friday to you. Good Friday to you, Jill. I have some good news.
All right, I want to hear it.
It's a sunny day today.
I like that.
Sunny on Saturday, but still we're not getting above the freezing level for those 2 days.
Very cold out there.
But by Sunday, mid to upper 40s to lower 50s. We always need something to look forward to, but we do have a chilly morning. We actually have a first alert weather alert this morning. Wind chill is very chilly in many of our areas, and we have an advisory for Kittitas and Yakima counties through 9 a.m. this morning. But folks, just bundle up as you're heading out the door. It is very, very cold. So let's take a look at our wind chill right now. And we do have some negative numbers to talk about. Now, Yakima has improved, if you can call it that, to 0. Now, our temperatures mostly are in the mid to lower teens right now, but -3 wind chill Prosser, -4 in Hanford, -3 in Connell. So it doesn't take long for wind chill to affect your body heat. So make sure you bundle up and stay indoors as much as you can and warm that car up so you can get to work or school warmly. All right, folks, we're seeing plenty of sunshine today. My goodness. Now, highs are going to be in the upper 20s to lower 30s. We should be just shy of the freezing mark, but we do have those improving temperatures on the way on Sunday. But still tomorrow, slightly warmer, but still more sunshine today, more sunshine on Saturday. Again, just make sure you bundle up as you head out the door this morning. Jill.
Thanks, Jason. And a few schools are experiencing delays and closures from inclement weather. Helix School District is closed along with the Pendleton School District. The Athena Weston School District along with College Place are on a 1-hour delay, and Prescott and Walla Walla School Districts are on a 2-hour delay. We'll continue to track delays and closures throughout the morning. The City of Pasco Police Department is currently dual accredited by the Commission on Accreditation for Law Enforcement Agencies, as well as the Washington Association of Sheriffs and Police Chiefs Standards. Cap KVUE's Riley Fitzgerald reports the city is trying to become re-accredited through CALEA, but first they need the community's help.
Police departments don't need to be accredited, but there are some reasons why many do, like letting the community know that they're meeting police standards.
It should just give them confidence to know that their police department is doing the best that they can be through national standards, through statewide standards. It's
been 4 years since Pasco gained accreditation through the Commission of Accreditation for Law Enforcement Agencies. Now it's time to do it all again.
And we've just hit that point on the calendar where it's time for a full audit. It's an accreditation that we want to keep, and so we're inviting them back.
This dual accreditation may be a reason the Criminal Justice Training Commission sought out Pasco as the location for the next Washington Police Training Academy, which, according to Sergeant Groom, will have its first batch of recruits starting the academy in May. A piece of this accreditation process that the Pasco Police Department needs help with is the public feedback.
We want to know what we're doing well, what we can do better.
With the accreditation process, there's a public comment portal to write in your feedback for the Pasco Police Department, with a place to include any commendations or concerns. The intent of the portal is to support continuous improvement, which they can't do without community feedback. Sergeant Groom says this accreditation process is a lot of work to stay on top of, but it's worth it for the transparency, for the community, and for the department.
It's not just us out here saying, yeah, we're doing a good job. We open ourselves up to anybody that wants to look, and we're being told that we're meeting the standards.
In Pasco, Riley Fitzgerald, Cap KVUE Local News.
This comment portal is always open, but Pasco's reaccreditation comes through by July if approved. You can find the link to the comment portal on our website, yaktrinews.com. Yesterday, state lawmakers voted to continue working on a proposal that would loosen the restrictions on police chases. This is something we've been following for several weeks now. Police reform laws passed in 2021 put strict limits on when law enforcement officers can chase someone in a vehicle. Some officers and city officials blame the limits for making criminals feel a lot more confident about their chances of getting away. But opponents say police chases are dangerous and there are better ways of fighting crime. The current proposal advancing in the legislature right now would let officers chase people suspected of certain crimes, and it would expire in July of 2025. Another controversial bill up for a vote yesterday would change the rules for buying a gun in Washington. House Bill 1143 would make it so you have to get a permit before you can buy a gun. Getting that permit would require training and background checks. That could include a check on your mental health records. 18 members of the House Appropriations Committee voted to advance the bill. 13 voted against it. Continuing coverage this morning on private wells near the Yakima Training Center in Selah, contaminated with a potentially dangerous group of chemicals called PFAS. Many residents still living off boiled or bottled water, but Cap KVU's Emily Goodell tells us things are starting to move forward thanks to intervention by the state.
After more than a year of telling the U.S. Army they need more help to deal with their PFAS-contaminated wells,
It's completely abnormal to not be able to use the water in your home.
families living near the Yakima Training Center are getting burned out.
Not have any sense of urgency. I think that's our biggest frustration.
We're just asking for safe water. It's not impossible. Why is it taking so long?
The Washington Department of Ecology stepping up.
That's incredibly frustrating. Your government should be responsive to you, right? And while I can't speak for the Army, Ecology really, really values public feedback in this process.
Earlier this month, Ecology ordered the Army to start sharing data, adhere to the stricter state PFAS limits, make public input a requirement, and give Ecology the final say on cleanup plans.
This enforcement order, the public comment period, and every aspect of the investigation and cleanup that follows, it is all about making sure that the community and the government are working collaboratively to make sure that this is a safe place to live with clean water.
Ecology asking frustrated residents to still speak up by submitting a public comment on their website or through the mail by March 22nd.
Because Ecology doesn't have access to anything that has been shared with the Army, it's very important that we hear from the community so that we can make sure that this feedback is being incorporated into our plans.
The EPA also asking for feedback on PFAS plans at the federal level at a virtual listening session set for March 15th. At the same time, helping the state with $33 million in bipartisan infrastructure law funding to help clean up contaminants that are concerning but have yet to be regulated, like PFAS.
It could be used to, again, build a water treatment plant if one hadn't been built, or to upgrade a water treatment plant. It targets helping communities that are going to be in the toughest spot for being able to shoulder the cost of infrastructure investment.
Geared toward public water systems that fall under EPA regulations, but not for private wells, like the ones near the Yakima Training Center. However, if a community was interested in developing a public water system,
The funds could be used, for instance, to do an engineering study to explore the feasibility of that.
all of that funding up to the state to distribute. But in the meantime, the EPA is working on PFAS limits, ones that they can enforce.
It's a very involved process to develop a new national primary drinking water regulation. What we are able to say right now is we're finalizing a new rule by the end of 2023.
Emily Goodell, Cap KVUE, Local News.
The deadline for public comment on the state ecology enforcement order is March 22nd, and that virtual EPA listening session is set for March 15th. Your input is needed on the tentative plan to breach the Bateman Island Causeway. Yesterday, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers Walla Walla District hosted an open house to answer any questions from citizens. Officials are worried about juvenile salmon getting stuck in water near the causeway and falling victim to predator species, as well as the river water heating up. Now, some concerns have been raised over this tentative plan, like public access to the island and the marina just a couple hundred yards downriver.
There are some boat slips there that potentially could be impacted. And so we are talking with the marina owners about what does that look like for the future. Concern of access is something that has been brought up multiple times. It is something that we recognize as an important consideration. At this time, we do not have proposal anything for access in this project.
Herzog says in the future they could look at building a footbridge for public access. The public comment period ends on March 10th. Corps officials say the final report should be available sometime during this spring. Jason Valentine returns now with a look at your morning weather forecast.
Oh, it's a chilly start to our weekend, folks, but warmer temperatures loom, but dangerous wind chill factor this morning. All of your forecasts coming right up.
Plus, the newest group of drug court graduates shredded their court documents. We find out how the graduates feel about completing the program when we come back.
In America, the future belongs to everyone, so we built the SUV of the future for everyone. Ford Escape. Thanks to Bliss with Cross Traffic Alert, it's built to help give you confidence on the road. Because this IIHS top safety pick is built for America. Ford Escape. Drive one today. Get 0% for 36 months plus 1,000 low APR cash on an in-stock 2022 Escape, only at your local Ford dealer.
Now is the time for a new bath from Bathfitter. Every Bathfitter bath is installed quickly, safely, and beautifully with a lifetime warranty. Go from old to new, from worn to wow. The beautiful bath you've always wanted, done right, installed by one expert technician, all in one day. We've been creating moments like these for 35 years, and we're here to help you get started. Book your free virtual or in-home design consultation today.
Special report. Spectrum just launched Spectrum One, where Spectrum Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and unlimited mobile come together to keep you seamlessly connected wherever you are!
Switch to Spectrum One and get 300 megabit internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and one free line of unlimited mobile with no contract. Call 1-833-743-4999.
The Coopers here just got Spectrum One. Why did you switch?
With Spectrum One, we get a super fast, reliable connection. Look, with Spectrum Internet, I can stream Spectrum News across all our devices.
And the advanced Wi-Fi has enhanced security and privacy features that automatically block online threats, keeping our family and devices safe and secure.
How reliable is Spectrum Mobile?
It's a super reliable service coast to coast.
And it includes nationwide 5G.
Switch to Spectrum One and get 300 megabit internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and one free line of unlimited mobile with talk, text, and data. Call 1-833-743-4999 or visit a Spectrum store today.
My relationship with Make-A-Wish began 14 years ago. We cumulatively now have a total of $1.14 million we've done for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I'm lucky to have a position that affords me the opportunity to support the community. And for me, I want the customer's buying experience to be just that. Understanding what their motivation is and also knowing that the activity they're having with me is going to have a direct reflect on what we're going to do with Make-A-Wish for the calendar year.
Find your next Chevrolet at McCurley Chevrolet and get 2.99% financing.
Weather Alert Day. KFKB Local News First Alert Weather, helping keep you and your family safe.
Emotions were high at the Benton County Courthouse yesterday, but in a good way. 5 participants graduated from adult drug court. This morning we hear from the individuals all agreeing their lives are changed for the better.
I see the spark back in your life. I know you have dreams and goals now. We just want you to be happy.
Never give up on this. Even if you stumble, just get right back and keep going. Even when you're past graduation, just always focus on your recovery.
We're asking for the court to enter orders dismissing all 4 cases with prejudice.
That's a good.
And I think that, most importantly, that's 8 felonies between these 4 cases.
Yeah, I think it can handle it.
I am so proud of you. You've done such an amazing thing. Everybody in the drug court system has been fighting for you, and it was all worth it because you're worth it.
You've worked really hard to get to this point, and we're just super, super proud of you because of all your hard work. And you didn't give up. You're a different person who you were from day one when you walked into this person here smiling, has their whole life in front of you.
I don't ever want to go back to that. I was a horrible person, and I am a way better person when I'm sober. Not only do I deserve it, but so does my kids and the rest of my family.
It's what therapeutic courts are all about, to give people like you back to their families and the community. It completely changes you.
Drug court requires 9 months minimum to complete. Many of the family members in attendance said they're just happy to have their loved ones back and free from the grasps of drugs and alcohol. Coming up, extreme weather is making its way across the United States, ruining flight plans and causing nearly 1 million power outages. And Jason Valentine will return with his first alert forecast and a preview of your weekend.
Does your property look like this? With 24/7 emergency service, First Choice Restoration will be on site for any disaster within the hour. They have the expert support you can trust. Never the call you want to make, always the first choice you should take. First Choice Restoration. We'll be there when you need us.
Click-It RV Tri-City Superstore has gone mad with huge discounts on a huge selection of top brand RVs, which means the lowest prices, factory incentives, and rebates.
You guys gotta beat the spring rush and get in here now.
Shop online and find the floor plan you like, then build it, price it, and click it. Or come to the Pasco Autoplex. From travel trailers to fifth wheels, toy haulers to motorhomes, the huge indoor-outdoor RV show is here. Get a better RV and the lowest price guarantee. Only at Click-It RV Tri-Cities or ClickItRV.com.
Be a winner like me and get the Click-It RV.
Where will your new Chevy take you this year? Anywhere. Find new experiences. Find new roads. Get 2.99% financing for 5 years on all 2022 Silverado 1500 pickups or get $2,250 total cash allowance on this Silverado with a 2.7-liter engine. Plus, current competitive owners get an additional $750 cash allowance.
Water damage comes from anywhere. With 24/7 emergency service, First Choice Restoration will be on site for any disaster within the hour. With the best restoration experts for water damage, you can trust us as your premier restoration partner. Never the call you want to make, always the first choice you should take. First Choice Restoration.
Shark Tank is casting for season 15.
You have something magical happening.
I'm gonna rise. Apply now for your chance to swim with the sharks.
What?
Love this.
I'm gonna make you filthy rich.
Shark Tank, Fridays on ABC.
I texted Gelman an item, and he just sends
Thumbs up.
Well, you didn't say thanks for the research or wow, what a great item. It's just.
Next 5, Tessa Thompson.
Today at 9 on Cap KView. Portion of Cap KView sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier. Now, Cap KView First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Friday morning, everyone. Welcome to the weekend. Oh, we're starting to see some light earlier and earlier. Of course, when we hit daylight savings time on March 12th, we'll lose that early morning sunshine, but still it is on the way and plenty of sunshine is expected today. But we have dangerous wind chill this morning through 9 a.m. It is a weather alert morning. Luckily, winds have slowed down, but we still have some dangerous wind chill out there. So the snow from last night, the light snow for most of our areas, a little heavier along the blues, is finally out, and we're looking at dry conditions until we get to Saturday late into Sunday. But for right now, we have that wind chill advisory until 9 a.m. this morning. It's in Yakima and Ellensburg areas, Toppenish. Very chilly out there, and even areas that are outside this advisory are still seeing some negative wind chill numbers. So our wind speeds, though, the good news, have slowed down. We expect light winds today and light winds for your Saturday. But as we get to Sunday, winds are going to pick up, but they're going to usher in warmer temperatures, but not just yet. We are still seeing some negative numbers in wind chill. So if you're headed out the door anytime soon, please bundle up, bundle your kids up. It is going to be another chilly one today. So why is wind chill so dangerous? When it's calm, if you put on layers, you're going to keep your normal body heat. But when it gets windy, it's almost impossible for you to keep that heat in your body. It just moves on out. So if you do find yourself in that situation, try and limit your time outdoors. Hypothermia, we could have seen minus 15-degree wind chill in the Yakima, Kittitas areas overnight. It just takes 30 minutes to develop hypothermia in that type of situation. And cover up your exposed skin if you go outside. And like I said, we're looking at much lighter winds, especially as the day goes on into our evening hours. Nominal winds for your Saturday, but heavy winds return with those southwest winds, bringing in those warmer temperatures. And we are going to have some winds as we head into our next work week, so keeping things fresh. So our current temperatures right now, mostly in the teens, though 5 for Hermiston, 9 Yakima, 4 in Ellensburg. So we're going to be seeing cool temperatures today and tomorrow, but those warmer temperatures, I promise, are on the way as we get to Sunday and into our next work week. Back to where we were for the first 2 weeks of February. But again, this little dip of winter just reminds us we're still in the winter season. So our futurecast, plenty of sunshine today and tomorrow, but as we get to Saturday late, we have snow coming into our areas, and that will continue into the morning hours. But as you see, switching into rain-snow mix to rain, because we are seeing heavy winds come in Sunday morning, and it's going to warm everything up, so whatever falls will melt by the afternoon. So today we are in the upper 20s to lower 30s, just below the freezing mark across the board. We're just going to get to that freezing mark tomorrow, but those warmer temperatures are on the way on Sunday. So let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Again, late snow on Saturday into Sunday, warming up Sunday, a bit of a cool down on Monday, but then sticking in the mid to upper 40s into our next work week, and plenty of sunshine on the way for Yakima. In the Tri-Cities area, we get to those upper 40s to lower 50s starting on Sunday. So today, very chilly. Just make sure you bundle up. Wind chill is still a factor this morning, but those warmer temperatures are on the way.
Extreme weather is gripping part of the U.S. as millions of people deal with historic conditions. The brutal winter storms are disrupting air travel and have caused nearly 1 million power outages, with more severe conditions on the way. In the Los Angeles area, a blizzard warning is expected, with heavy snow expected through Saturday. Mike Valerio is in Los Angeles with the latest.
Extreme weather hitting coast to coast, and there's more on the way.
This is really just the calm, yeah.
A series of brutal winter storms continued to stretch across the U.S. on Thursday, dumping snow, blizzard conditions, or ice across parts of the country from California all the way to New England. It's all part of a weather pattern that's already shut down roads, caused nearly 1 million power outages, and disrupted thousands of flights. According to FlightAware, more than 1,000 flights were canceled and more than 3,200 delayed within the U.S. on Thursday alone.
It's very frustrating. It's been a long time since I've had to sleep in an airplane. I could be doing a lot of other things.
The disruptions come one day after more than 1,700 flights were canceled and more than 7,000 were delayed. And there's concern the lingering weather conditions could further disrupt air travel and make driving even tougher.
It's not the way that you want to go down that hill.
No! At one point on Thursday, more than 60 million people were under weather alerts from New England all the way to the west, from Portland to San Diego County, people making the best of snowy conditions.
You got the beach at 30 minutes, you got the snow in 30 minutes, so it's the best thing we can have in the U.S.
And the extreme weather in Southern California is just getting started. Ventura and Los Angeles counties bracing for an extremely rare event. Blizzard warnings in place through Saturday. In Los Angeles, I'm Mike Valerio reporting.
When we return on Good Morning Northwest, a pandemic-era emergency benefits program meant to combat food insecurity is set to expire at the end of the month, and it could stretch already struggling food banks even thinner.
This is Ford Truck Month, America. Time to get up and get into Ford F-150, part of F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 46 years straight. All amped up and ready for work or play. Plus, there's a great selection in stock and ready for delivery today. So get into Ford Truck Month and see what a Build Ford Tough truck can do for you. Get 0 for 36 plus $3,000 low APR cash on a 2022 F-150 XLT, only at your local Ford dealer.
Prosser Women's Health Center OBGYN Dr. Heidi Weaver provides the full spectrum of obstetrics and gynecological care, including pregnancy care and help for menstrual disorders and endometriosis. Her services also include infertility treatments. If you struggle to conceive, there is hope. Schedule an appointment today with Dr. Heidi Weaver at the Prosser Women's Health Center by calling 509-786-0031 or learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Granting a wish is a powerful thing. My relationship with Make-A-Wish began 14 years ago. We put on a small car show here at the dealership. We generated $4,600, and 14 years later, we cumulatively now have a total of $1.14 million we've done for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I'm lucky to have a position that affords me the opportunity to work with some fantastic people throughout Eastern Washington. They understand our motivation to support the community, and they truly want to support the community. Granting a wish is a powerful thing. You see the laughter, you see the smile. Being a part of that, you can't walk away from that. You want to help another child, and that's been my motivation for years. When a lot of people come together, to me, that's community, and that's home.
Find your next Mazda at McCurley Mazda and get 2.9% financing on a new 2023 Mazda CX-5, CX-30, and CX-50.
Awesome views at an awesome place. Cap give you local news at 6 Tuesday.
We've heard from food banks across the state of Washington saying they're already seeing increased demand with inflation forcing prices higher. That situation could get even worse next week when extra SNAP benefits come to an end. During the pandemic, Congress authorized an emergency benefits boost for people using the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP. That boost expires at the end of this month, which means many people are bracing for significant cuts to their grocery budgets.
I don't make a lot. I'm a preschool teacher. So it's really difficult to try to afford food. I've already kind of started to cut down on what I'm buying at the store, making sure that it's really just the essentials.
Of course, it's going to fall on the hungry people themselves, the SNAP participants. When this change happens, the average amount that the SNAP participant gets per day will be about $6.
The Center on Budget and Policy Priorities says everyone getting SNAP benefits will lose about $95 per month, but some families could see their benefits cut by almost $450 per month, depending on how much they make and how many people are living in the same home. Coming up next, 6 people have been injured following a shooting in Philadelphia last night. One of the victims just 2 years old.
Walker's Furniture is ending the shortest month of the year with the biggest discounts of the year. For 28 hours only, get big store-wide discounts plus no money down financing for 5 years.
This weekend through Monday at all Walker's locations.
What are the biggest operational challenges on your farm? Data management and displays? Navigating the John Deere Operations Center? Equipment setup and in-field adjustments? If you have precision agriculture questions, we have the Precision Ag Answers. Join RDO Equipment Company's team of experts for Precision Ag Answers, a collection of videos covering John Deere precision ag technology. Everything from quick tips to basic how-tos and in-depth tutorials.
Chevy Silverado factory lifted trucks. With the capability of a 2-inch lift, the versatility of the available multi-flex tailgate, and the connection of a 13.4-inch diagonal touchscreen. Chevy Silverado, taking adventure to a whole new level.
Get 2.99% financing for 5 years on all 2022 Silverado 1500 pickups, or get $22.50 total cash allowance on this Silverado with a 2.7-liter engine. Plus, current competitive owners get an additional $750 cash allowance.
Honey, are you throwing the throw pillows?
Relaxing to watch TV can be hard.
Remember how they stack.
Okay. Actually, watching TV?
HBO app.
It's easy with Dish.
Honey? Are you on the boudoir cushion?
What's a boudoir cushion?
Live TV and streaming apps together with Dish, tuned in to you.
Smoke City for Less is your one-stop shop in Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, Hermiston, and West Richland.
Every location is conveniently located and gives you the lowest prices and largest selection of vape mods, the best batteries, tobacco products, Kratom, and specialty products too. We have something for everyone, including gift cards for any occasion. Check out the specials and deals today. Open 7 days a week in 5 locations: Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, Hermiston, and West Richland. Smoke City for less. We smoke the competition.
Time for a new roof? Let M&M Roofing replace it with the product so good you'll never have to replace it again. All roofs come with the limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again. And with the rain, snow, and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency. Get your free roof assessment today. So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let M&M Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
Walker's Furniture is ending the shortest month of the year with the biggest discounts of the year. For 28 hours only, get big store-wide discounts plus no money down financing for 5 years.
This weekend through Monday at all Walker's locations.
I didn't sleep last night.
Live with Kelly and Ryan, today at 9 on Cap KView.
It's a weather alert morning on this Friday with dangerous wind chill as you head out the door, but good news as we head into your weekend.
A shooting in Philadelphia leaves 6 injured, including a woman and her 2-year-old daughter. And today marks 1 year since Russia's unprovoked invasion of Ukraine, the UN taking a vote yesterday condemning the war.
From Cap KView Local News, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
I'm Jason Valentine in for Brianna Berman solo this morning, and I just love being here on a Friday, kind of setting the table for a weekend ahead.
Yes, and I love seeing the sun coming out earlier and earlier.
Yes, but again, when daylight savings time hits, we're going to lose that morning sun. Let's
enjoy
take
it while
a look.
it lasts.
Enjoy it while it lasts, exactly, Jill. Let's take a look outside. We are starting to see some light, and folks, get ready for plenty of sunshine today. But as you're heading out the door, you're going to want to take extra special care to bundle up. We have dangerous wind chill, a wind chill advisory for Kittitas and Yakima County until 9 a.m. But we have dangerous wind chill throughout our areas this morning. Let's take a look at those numbers. We do have negatives in Connell, Hanford, Prosser, and in Ellensburg, 0 in Yakima. And again, wind chill is what it feels like outside. We are in the mid to lower teens for most of our areas right now for our temperatures. But it's so important to bundle up, make sure you're warm when you head out the door if you have to be outside at all today. But plenty of sunshine. We are going to see cool temperatures yet again, though. Highs are going to be in the upper 20s to lower 30s. A little warmer tomorrow, right around that freezing mark with more sunshine. But as we get to Sunday, we finally get back to our average, upper 40s, lower 50s. So warmer temperatures are on the way, but your Friday is going to be a chilly one again. Make sure you bundle up as you head out that door. Let's send it back to Jill.
A shooting near a school in Philadelphia left several people injured, including a 2-year-old and 5 teens. Annie McCormick has the details.
We now know that there were 7 people shot at the intersection of 31st and Norris.
The gunfire broke out at 31st and Norris just before 6 p.m. Police just released these new images showing 3 offenders using a 2011 to 2016 gray 4-door Hyundai Elantra with an unknown Pennsylvania tag. A 31-year-old woman was shot 2 times in her thigh. Her 2-year-old daughter also shot in the thigh. The rest of the victims are all teenage boys. 2 16-year-olds were shot in the arm, 1 also in the leg. A 15-year-old was shot twice in the chest and the thigh. A 13-year-old was shot in the hand, and a 17-year-old suffered a graze wound.
This has been a fairly quiet portion of the 22nd District for quite some time now. So at this point, we're piecing everything together to figure out if this is retaliatory, if some of those victims were intended or not. But it's still really early to tell.
Since Saturday, the 22nd Police District, which encompasses as part of Strawberry Mansion, has seen a Temple University police officer killed, multiple teens shot, and now tonight's mass shooting. Tonight's shooting happened near Blaine Elementary School. The teens shot tonight are students within the Philadelphia School District. Mustafa Ali was here after the shooting stopped and saw some of the victims. His son was not among them. The gunshot survivor says he easily could have been.
The headline is going to be teen shot. I got a teen. So it's just like, whether it was my son shot or not, it's just like, there's nothing, that's making me feel any better that it wasn't my child, because it was my child friends.
Actor Alec Baldwin pleaded not guilty to manslaughter charges in the 2021 fatal shooting on a movie set Thursday. According to court documents, Baldwin waived his first court appearance. He was released on personal recognizance, agreeing to not own a gun and speak with the witnesses of the shooting or drink alcohol. Baldwin and armorer Hannah Gutierrez Reed were formally charged with involuntary manslaughter last month for the death of Rust cinematographer Helena Hutchins. Attorneys for both defendants previously insisted their respective clients are innocent. Gutierrez Reed is expected to appear in court today. President Joe Biden will take part in virtual meetings with the G7 leaders and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky today. Among the issues to be discussed, the continuation of support for Ukraine and how to hold the Kremlin responsible for its invasion. John Lawrence reports.
Today marks 1 year since Russia began its unprovoked offensive on Ukraine.
In the east, it's very difficult, painful, but we are doing everything to withstand it. As for the south, in some places the situation is quite dangerous, but our troops have the means to respond to the occupiers.
The U.S. has been lending assistance to the Ukrainian resistance since the war began.
We're going to continue to look at what is necessary and make sure that we provide what is necessary, that Ukraine has what it needs to succeed on the battlefield, so it is in the best possible position to secure its sovereignty and territorial integrity.
Symbols of support for Ukraine are also seen across the Atlantic, where some European landmarks, including the European Parliament in Brussels, are lit up in the colors of the Ukrainian flag.
I want people to unite among us and to unite and basically to fight back this atrocity which Russia is doing to us.
On Thursday, the UN General Assembly approved a resolution that condemns the Russian invasion, calling for a withdrawal of Moscow's troops, with 141 votes in favor, 7 against, and 32 abstentions. China, among the abstentions, released a 12-point document on Friday that calls for ending the war and resumptions of peace talks.
It's much bigger than Ukraine. This war is actually changing the way we as Europe function and maybe the world functions.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
In an interview with CNN Thursday, U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin says Russia's war in Ukraine will likely end, quote, with some sort of negotiation. Jason Valentine returns now with a look at your morning weather forecast.
Oh, what a cold morning we have, and a cold day ahead as well, but those warmer temperatures are on the way. I'll get you ready for your weekend coming up.
Plus, the South Carolina nonprofit is doing its part to end homelessness with an interesting renovation of an old motel.
Portion of Cap KVU sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
The President's Day Super Sale at Furniture Row has been extended, so there's still time to save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Check out special purchases while they last, plus 4 years no interest. But hurry, the extended President's Day Super Sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Live better and love your home with the unique items and expert interior design you'll find only at Spencer Carlson. Our team of designers has given life to new construction and new life to remodeling projects for 30 years. Right now, during the President's event at Spencer Carlson, you can enjoy 30% off the upscale designs of case goods from Lexington Home Brands. Shop and save on fresh, innovative furnishings from Lexington. Spencer Carlson, unsurpassed furniture and design for life.
In America, the future belongs to everyone, so we built the SUV of the future for everyone. Ford Escape. Thanks to Bliss with Cross Traffic Alert, it's built to help give you confidence on the road. Because this IIHS top safety pick is built for America. Ford Escape. Drive one today. Get 0% for 36 months plus 1,000 low APR cash on an in-stock 2022 Escape only at your local Ford dealer.
Adventure awaits at Silver Mountain Resort this winter. Enjoy some of the best terrain in the region, only 30 minutes east of Coeur d'Alene, right off I-90. Family, friends, and smiles as big as the wide-open vistas. Relax in a beautiful condo just a stroll away from dining, water slides, indoor surfing, and 84 degrees. And a gondola ride away from our new covered carpet lift, tubing, and acres of snow rider heaven. Your winter adventure awaits at Silver Mountain. Book today at silvermt.com.
Next ET.
You never know what can happen.
Our exclusive with father of 12, Nick Cannon.
And I'm having a good time.
Nick's new career flex and ready to have more of them babies? Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Cap KView.
Kelsey Turner was a rising Insta model.
An Instagram model missing. A beloved child psychiatrist missing.
Tonight, you're witness to a murder. So what happened next?
All new 2020, tonight on ABC.
It's the extended President's Day super sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Or check out the Summit Firm for only $299.99. Plus 4 years, no interest, and free shipping. Hurry! The extended President's Day super sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
A special place with fabulous views, mountain biking, and more.
We're blessed with an embarrassment of riches when it comes to open space and trails.
Antoine Peak on Fly the Northwest.
Stunning.
Cap KView Local News at 6, Tuesday.
I texted Gelman an item, and he just sends
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Well, you didn't say thanks for the research or wow, what a great item. It's just.
Next 5, Tessa Thompson.
Today at 9 on Cap KView.
A $10 million affordable housing project is underway in Columbia, South Carolina.
Two nonprofits announced the beginning of a plan to repurpose a longtime motel into a thriving community. Keona Jordan explains how the organizations say they are working to make housing more affordable and for more families in the state.
What Homeless No More wants to do here is to provide housing that is very needed in a way that is additive to the community.
Soon, Grand Motel on Two Notch Road will look more like this and offer a more permanent living opportunity for families living in the Midlands. It's going to be called Grand Village. Thursday morning, United Way of the Midlands and Homeless No More announced the new development plan.
And within the next few months, we will start phase 1 of the demo that will lead to the construction of 40 units of attainable housing for Columbia.
This new development comes during a time where the need for living options is great. According to United Way of the Midlands, there is a shortage of 50,000 affordable housing spaces for people in the area.
Our families are doing everything they need to be doing. They're working, they're learning these incredible new skills, but they have nowhere to go when they graduate.
Homeless No More officials say this project is bigger than housing. They say they are working to change the stereotype associated with affordable housing by including different levels of income for applicants, programming, and life skill classes for the neighborhood. The project will include studio-style homes and a community center for families with children. The two nonprofits are hoping the development will attract professionals including teachers and firefighters, as well as single-parent families.
Officials say phase 1 of the plan will begin in a few months, and those homes look pretty cool.
They look all right, and again, we need to rethink some things to make housing a little more affordable for folks. With rents rising, everything's rising up. Absolutely. All right, not rising up are temperatures until Sunday, but I have your full forecast coming up with dangerous wind chills still sticking around this morning. I'll have your forecast.
And the Warehouse Theater Company in Yakima is getting ready to cast their final production of the season. How you can get involved next.
The concert you've been waiting for, Jen Blossoms.
Anywhere you go, I'll follow you.
Jen Blossoms. Live in concert. Friday, March 17th at Legends Casino Hotel. Buy your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Jen Blossoms.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires. I'm a constant backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So throw it here.
During the Les Schwab Founders Celebration Sale, save up to $150 instantly on select sets of 4 tires. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
Time for a new roof? Let M&M Roofing replace it with the product so good you'll never have to replace it again. Our roofs come with the limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again. And with the rain, snow, and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency. Get your free roof assessment today. So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
Smoke City for Less is your one-stop shop in Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, Hermiston, and West Richland. Every location is conveniently located and gives you the lowest prices and largest selection of vape mods, the best batteries, tobacco products, Kratom, and specialty products too. We have something for everyone, including gift cards for any occasion. Check out the specials and deals today. Open 7 days a week in 5 locations: Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, Hermiston, and West Richland. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
Click It RV Tri-City Superstore has gone mad with huge discounts on a huge selection of top brand RVs, which means the lowest prices, factory incentives, and rebates.
You guys gotta beat the spring rush and get in here now.
Shop online and find the floor plan you like, then build it, price it, and click it.
Or come to the Pasco Autoplex.
From travel trailers to fifth wheels, toy haulers to motorhomes, the huge indoor-outdoor RV show is here. Get a better RV and the lowest price guarantee.
Only at Click It RV Tri-Cities or ClickItRV.com.
Be a winner like me and get the Click It RV.
This Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, Walker's Furniture is ending the shortest month of the year with the biggest discounts of the year. For 28 hours only, get the biggest store-wide discounts up to 70% off. Plus, leave your credit cards at home and take advantage of no money down, no minimum purchase special financing for 5 years. So you can get that new living room or bedroom furniture you've always wanted and pay for it over time with no money down during the 28-hour sale this weekend at Walker's.
This newscast sponsored by the Working Family Tax Credit. Now, Cap KVU First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Friday morning, everyone, and welcome to the weekend. Folks, we're looking at the sun slowly getting up. Still a very frosty and chilly morning. We did have a little bit of snowfall in the Tri-Cities area and a little bit more in Walla Walla and Pendleton. But we are looking at danger from wind chill this morning. We're looking to be staying dry today, and we have a wind chill advisory for Kittitas and Yakima counties through 9 a.m. But really, most of our areas are getting affected by wind chill. As I said, we have no snow going on right now, and we don't expect any snow or rain for that matter until we get to late Saturday into Sunday, and that will usher in the change from these cool temperatures we're seeing today and tomorrow to those warmer temperatures on Sunday. So again, that wind chill advisory is good until 9 a.m. this morning, pretty much a wide swath through Yakima, Kittitas County areas. But let's take a look at our winds right now. And the good news on the wind chill factor is we are looking at much lighter winds throughout our areas. None of that 20-mile-per-hour winds we saw yesterday and on Wednesday. So our wind chill right now is still seeing a couple negatives. We have Hanford, Prosser, Connell, Ellensburg in the negative territory, and just wind still causing much cooler temperatures than it actually is. So the danger from wind chill, if there's no wind, we're able to, if we layer up, as Mom said, we tend to stay much warmer, but that body heat escapes as winds pick up. So that makes it very dangerous. So when wind chill is this cool, limit your time outdoors. Hypothermia can occur in minutes. We could have seen negative 15 wind chill in the Yakima, Kittitas counties overnight. It would just take 30 minutes of exposure to get hypothermia. So cover up as you head out this morning. Now the wind is actually going to be our friend as we head into Sunday. Light winds tomorrow, and then 20-mile-per-hour winds from the southwest, bringing in those warmer temperatures. So just get ready to return back to average by the time we get to Sunday. So we just got to get through today and tomorrow. Our current temperatures, bone chilling. We are in the mid to lower teens. Most of our areas, 5 for Hermiston, 3 for Ellensburg. So even more reason to just make sure you are bundled up and your loved ones. So as we move into our next work week, though, we are going to stay right below and just right at our average. So those warmer temperatures are on the way back. But this was just another reminder that we're still in the season of winter. So our future cast as we head into Saturday late night, plenty of sunshine today and tomorrow, but we have quite a bit of snow, changing into rain-snow mix as we get to early on Sunday. And by the time we get to the afternoon, everything that has fallen snow-wise will have melted since we see those warmer temperatures on the way. So for today, we stay very chilly, upper 20s to lower 30s across the board as we stay just bone chilling for our day. But that sunshine today will make a difference, at least with our moods. It'll feel a little bit warmer. For Yakima, 33 tomorrow, and then warmer Sunday, bit cooler Monday, then back to those mid to upper 40s into our next work week. Plenty of sunshine on the way. Tri-Cities area right at the freezing mark tomorrow, then 48 on Sunday, and plenty of sunshine next week as well. So folks, bundle up as you're heading out. Wind chill still a dangerous factor for areas this morning, but that warm up comes by Sunday.
The final production of the Warehouse Theater Company's 75th season is the Alfred Hitchcock thriller, The 39 Steps. WTC is inviting people with or without acting experience to audition for the production next Monday and Tuesday. Auditions will be held at the theater at 1610 South 24th Avenue in Yakima at 6:30 both nights.
One lead actor plays one serious role, Richard Hannay, and then we have a lead woman who plays 4 different women from 4 different places on the planet, so accents are involved. And then we have 2 people who will be cast, male or female, to play about 148, 150 other characters. So it's a really great acting opportunity for those people to come out and audition and hopefully get a chance to tell that story.
And you do not need to prepare anything in order to audition. Performances for the 39 Steps will run from May 5th to the 20th. The Academy of Children's Theatre is debuting a modernized version of F. Scott Fitzgerald's classic novel, The Great Gatsby. The play opens at the Windermere Children's Theatre on Welshon Way tonight at 7 p.m. with performances this weekend and next. The script has been updated to use more modern language, and it's now set inside a high school to be more relevant to the actors.
This particular version was written by a playwright out of Seattle. She also helped us during the pandemic to update a script for Robin Hood. So we're very lucky to have regional support and regional expertise in providing new opportunities for our young people here at ACT.
You can purchase tickets for The Great Gatsby on the Academy of Children's Theatre website. A Central Washington University student is working to help change the way society views plus-size women through a deeply personal art exhibition. The exhibition, titled I Am, will be on display at CWU's Randall Hall next week, beginning with an opening reception from 5 to 7 p.m. on Monday. Artist Janessa Hill says she wanted to celebrate bodies in all their different shapes and sizes. Hill says she didn't always feel comfortable in her own body.
Growing up, it's really hard when you're a plus-size kid. And I'm still working on loving myself, but I'm getting there. So that's what my art is about. And I just wanted to express what I went through and how I feel. And I hope that other people can relate to it.
Hill says she hopes to channel her passion into a future career as an art professor. We'll be right back with the morning sprint and a final check on your forecast. But first, a look at what's ahead on Good Morning America.
In this morning's GMA First Look, in a dramatic move by the defense, Alec Murdaugh taking the stand in his own case.
What is your decision?
I am going to testify. I want to testify.
Murdaugh immediately denying he killed his wife and son.
Mr. Griffin, I didn't shoot my wife or my son anytime. Ever.
But Murdaugh admitting he lied when he said he wasn't at the crime scene in the minutes before the murders, acknowledging that it was his voice in this video. He says he was there, but then left shortly afterward.
Hey, he's got a bird in his mouth!
Mr. Murdaugh, is that you? On the kennel video at 8:44 p.m. on June 7th, the night Maggie and Paul were murdered.
It is.
And coming up at 7 a.m., Dan Abrams and Shauna Lloyd join us live to discuss how Murdaugh's testimony landed with the jury. With your GMA First Look, I'm Eva Pilgrim, ABC News, Walterboro, South Carolina.
Think Mom's mad about her favorite shoes?
Nope, because Bank of America lets her switch her Choice Cashback category to online shopping, so she earns more on a replacement fare.
With the Bank of America customized Cash Rewards card, you just can't stop getting rewarded.
I love shopping The RealReal. It's scoring something amazing for 90% off retail.
It's Gucci,
Hermes,
Louis Vuitton.
It's thousands of new finds every day.
The RealReal, where luxury is yours to define.
Shop now and get 20% off at therealreal.com. Terms apply.
This cough.
This will help.
Vicks Vapor Rub?
Vicks Vapor Rub's medicated vapors go straight to the source of your cough, so you can relieve your cough to breathe easier. Vicks Vapor Rub, fast-acting cough relief.
Even the most chill of parents know when it's time to go into protect mode. Nothing kills more viruses on more surfaces than Lysol disinfectant spray.
Now, the morning sprint.
Time right now is 6:53. We're going to get to Jason's local forecast in a moment, but first a look at this morning's top stories. A few schools are experiencing delays and closures from inclement weather. Helix School District is closed today, along with the Pendleton School District. The Athena Weston School District and College Place are on a 1-hour delay, and Prescott and Walla Walla School Districts are on a 2-hour delay. The Morrow County and Yonge School Districts have a 3-hour delay, while ECSE Pendleton has had all classes canceled. We'll continue to track delays and closures throughout the morning. The City of Pasco Police Department is currently dual accredited by the Commission on Accreditation for Law Enforcement Agencies, as well as the Washington Association of Sheriffs and Police Chiefs Standards. The Pasco Police Department is participating in CALEA Law Enforcement Reaccreditation. According to Pasco Police Sergeant Thomas Groom, this is a process they have to do every 4 years to keep their accreditation. They say the public comment is a necessary step for this process.
We want to know what we're doing well, what we can do better, and then as a part of that, with CALEA coming in, that gives CALEA an opportunity to kind of narrow down on some areas they should spend some special focus. If we're getting a lot of critiques that we need to do better here, they're going to focus on those areas.
As part of this process, there's an opportunity for community members to provide public feedback. The purpose of the public comment is in regards to compliance with CALEA standards, engagement in community service, delivery of public safety services, and overall candidacy for accredited status. Whether you have commendations or concerns, that's what they're looking for with comments. You can find the link to the public comment form on our website, yaktrinews.com. State lawmakers voted to continue working on a proposal that loosens the restrictions on police chases. Police reform laws passed in 2021 put strict limits on when law enforcement officers can chase someone in a vehicle. Some authorities blame the limits for making criminals feel a lot more confident about their chances of getting away, but opponents say police chases are dangerous and there are better ways of fighting crime. The current proposal advancing in the legislature right now would let officers chase people suspected of certain crimes, and it would expire in July of 2025. Another controversial bill up for a vote yesterday would change the rules for buying a gun in Washington. House Bill 1143 would make it so that you have to get a permit before you can buy a gun. Getting that permit would require training and background checks. That could include a check on your mental health records. 18 members of the House Appropriations Committee voted to advance the bill. 13 voted against it.
On this Friday morning, we're starting to see the sun rise, and we do have a weather alert morning. So dangerous wind chill still out there, folks, through 9 a.m. But I promise we have warmer temperatures on the way. Again, wind chill advisory through Kittitas County and Yakima County, again, till 9 a.m. this morning. But we're seeing chilly wind chill factor throughout our areas. The good news, the winds have slowed down. No more 20-mile-per-hour winds. We're looking very light, especially as we move along in the day. But still, we have some negative numbers on our wind chill, even down to -5 for Hanford. Please bundle up as you're heading out the door and try and limit your time outdoors as well. So the wind outlook, it's actually going to become our friend as we get to Sunday. Southwest winds are going to warm things up. We're going to return back to normal, upper 40s, lower 50s by Sunday. So something to look forward to. We just got to get through a chilly day today and tomorrow. Speaking of chilly, mid to lower teens for most of our areas right now, but single digits, Hermiston, Yakima, and 3 in Ellensburg. So downright chilly, but yes, those warmer temperatures are returning and they're going to stick with us as we head into our next work week. So very good news. So Futurecast very quickly. We have plenty of sunshine on the way today and tomorrow, but then late Saturday into Sunday, we have more snow coming in. But the good news is anything that falls will melt by the afternoon. But get ready for a very chilly day today. Please bundle up as you head out the door. Jill.
Thanks for joining us on Good Morning Northwest. GMA is next. Cap KV Local News is back tonight at 5.